Ладно. Сундук.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the...
And
Hello! I am an Oak Soldier. Model. Happy to be of service. Gen... Please look. Model...
what's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness.
I saw.
Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. Could there be one at the top? Doctor, do me a favor. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Подожди, я не понял. Куда там надо? А, понял.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Бывает. В смысле второй раз, не понял. А вот тут сейчас поподробнее. Ах, скотина задняя.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. No dirty tricks. Spend freely.
A will forged in ice never falters.
It's on me.
Rules are made to be broken.
Хорошо.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flay myself up there. But it's tough. Oh, great. Doc!
There's no need. Finally, a moment of peace.
Допустим. Подождите. Ой, не успел.
It'll take more than that.
Answer me. 0 points.
Is that all? It'll heal.
Just. Free.
Подожди.
Forged in ice never falters.
Вопрос, что за из... Рыцарь из Лофу забыл тут.
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of
Ладно.
truth and falsehood.
Косинус на минус.
Free.
Rules are made to be broken.
0 points. Answer me.
А, третий бой. Йо.
Just.
What's in your prescription?
Answer me. 0 points.
Бой окончен. Знаешь.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Answer me. That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Just place it here. Thanks, Doc.
Ну, много это не пропустила. Просто прохожу. Запустить. А, не-не-не, подожди. Не надо нам туда. Нам сюда. Где? Но они другой стороны. Я их вижу. Вон они. Это мне значит...
Oh, Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
Вот это надо.
Hold on.
И вот это.
Piece of cake.
Все. А зачем мне туда? Мне туда не надо. Судя по этим, мне надо вниз.
And the joyous tour
Voilà.
of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Oh, Penacony isn't all bad, right?
Кстати,
I'll use this interesting
все фигня. Саня. Случайно норка.
experience as a talking point at the poker table.
Погнали. Та-дам. Дай гиацина. Дай гиацин. Лего. Давай. Гиацина. Давай, Кира, давай. Давай, на стрим, давай. Я в тебя верю. Миша, кыш. Да, сюда. Стрим это удачу прибавляет. Сюда. Гиацина есть на аккаунте. Так, Миша, давайте идол прокачаем. Так.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
Так, ты. Дух памяти. Ух ты. Давай сразу на максималку.
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
Так. Давай вот эту фигню. Давай вот эту. Сколько там надо? 7. Мне 10 надо. То есть 3 еще. Синтезируй. Давай. Хорош.
I need more vivid colors to heal this world.
Чего ты стоишь? Ничего ты не стоишь, понятно. Ну ладно, 40-й. 40-й. Световой конус, что ей дать? Что у меня есть? Ну, меню. Дайте. Забрать. Так, она у нас кто? Она у нас память. Угу. Память. Это изобилие. Память вот все, что имеется по памяти. Да. Разрушение охоты, родителей, бытия, ну там понятно. Памяти тут нету. Да, изобилие. Ну, пока так. Будет бомжом. Оля. Может, где-то у меня память есть? Завалялась, небось. Так. Это зеленый, да. Так. Нету. Потерял охота. Сохранение. Охота. Но нет, памяти у меня вообще нигде нет. Ха. Я знаю, что мало. В том-то и дело. Что мало. Так где она? Вот она. Пока что все. Так, теперь отряд. Вот отряд. Гепарда заменить, что ли?
Bree, have you ever seen a rainbow color?
Еее. О. Все. Меня больше вы не увидите. Я слишком рад.
It's a pity.
Yeah.
Вот как знал, что надо сохранить
Tell
крутки...
me about your plan.
Подожди. Как знал то, что надо сохранить крутки для стрима. На стриме всегда удача большая.
I don't have a plan.
Looks like since
Am I not? And I'll help.
on what base?
Simple. That was just an Moreover, I need to know. But honestly, the we'll see. If the chance of winning...
Ah, the
3 chips are enough. All...
В банк.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday.
Well, this isn't an I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has...
Certainly. You ought to...
Yes, I have come to know... But... There...
You don't look too...
If I wasn't...
No, you weren't mistaken.
Канон, канон.
For depravity is creeping in around... There's no need... Who could be responsible? Now your noble status. But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored.
Well, naturally, you wouldn't...
The box in which...
That's right.
Cornerstone for an object so...
Well, I'm sure you're aware.
Mr. Aventurine.
Of course.
But I don't. I'm not the kind that take...
No room for...
Please.
Sure.
You compromised quicker than... The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for? What exact... Oh, triple-faced soul. Please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron. So... Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have...
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects. Question. Do you own a corner?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to pot. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion? Encompassing but not
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No.
Do you love your family more than...
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre.
No.
Are you your clan's soul? Do you hate and wish to destroy this?
I don't...
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear?
Of course.
Looks like open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend. Please.
Alright.
Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What
Нет.
makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner.
In that
А чё за
case,
камни?
you ought to realize
Или
that
чё
a
они?
competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless...
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak...
The... But you know that he's a crazy...
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a
Эй, хорош чел.
Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. Unfortunately, your guess.
The Golden Stone.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an And this Golden Stone is also known as a... So, do you wish to
Not at the moment. I'm more in...
the safest place somewhere you'd never think of? Because he never intended to hide it. In fact,
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself. With a bunch of worthless jewels. Disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated.
then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter and requests the gift money. This is a...
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humility. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your story.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours.
You might as well
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit throughout these 17 system hours. You will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. You only have two paths before you. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the Eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like...
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able...
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of... Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You...
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright...
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have... By the way, before you go...
What is it now?
You... Do you truly wish to bring about the
Kakavasha! Where did you go? I got it back, sister. You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. I can't live with sister. One? I made a bet with them. They suspected me of course, but that's no I'm sorry. It is in pain and poverty. You're a child. Listen to me.
Каковача. Ча-ча.
But sister, then why did she not protect and where was Gaia's sister? Then how bad were...
Серьезно?
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided... Oh,
just as I thought.
I'd like to... Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators, such as heart rate, blood oxygen... I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know. Thank you for your assistance.
Fine?
I'm sure.
Какавача.
No one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised.
Какавача. Ча.
But that
Да,
Miss
это я понял.
Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity. She's also in the running for the...
Is there...
The memo keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memo, the hacker girl from...
The Garden of Rec...
Who are you?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position, ready to execute armed evacuation operation.
Armed evacuation?
What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first.
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball! I don't want my name on the department's...
Hey, check it out! That place...
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of...
I'll request a beating for you lot! You've been told not to drink
О,
during
топор.
work. Take him back
Топас.
to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. Eventually. It's fine. Do as they ask, and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now. Only a Venturine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage
No wonder.
is if...
Thank you, Miss Topaz.
Yep.
Я, кстати, до стрима прошел внесюжетную линию с Топаска как раз таки.
We're carrying out our... We made a mistake.
So that's it.
It's you again. Back for... Well, spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
So you know each other. Why do you... That's right. We're...
Hey! What?
that...
Looks like they're not going...
Why don't we just look...
How does it feel to be... That's just hit... But Venturine's a lot. As for the two cases...
Чисто прикол поболтал. Так. Ема, я один ящик только в этой зоне залутал.
Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
Может быть нет.
Gallagher.
Apologies. Hold on a minute. I think...
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly?
Not possible. It was you the last time, yelling about some clockwork friendship while feeding
That silver-haired girl.
I'm not letting you get by this time.
Huh?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation.
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about?
He didn't send you all he...
It was the security...
He'll do! He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, everyone.
We're really sorry for.
Another. Can you perform it again? Please.
Часики.
Sorry, no can do. The boss. Everyone. The security officers were. That's just oh, I'm warning. Humans.
Oh, great.
There is no me.
Ну давай, нападай. Блин, я в этот... Я забыл поставить в этот отряд. Как я мог забыть поставить в отряд?
Am I destined to relive this outcome?
Oh, what?
However,
He doesn't have to be.
Looks like he's...
Эх, ладно, мужик. Бери восторги, иди нахуй отсюда.
let me see. Whoa, time to clock out. And no.
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's...
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my...
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watch. I had an encounter with this gentleman in the Golden Hour.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr.
The Nameless involved?
Why?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the fan, no matter how much one...
Mr. Gallagher's...
But you got it wrong. You want to discuss the case?
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running effort other than the family.
The family itself is each member of the family.
Interesting analysis. That doesn't sound like...
Just pointing out that.
Why do you say...
The beautiful dream as people immerse. Also this necro...
In the end, the dream... I'm sure you've gained a lot from this.
Of course.
Take your time. The moment of day
behind the dreamscape, they say it will suffice. There I encountered it for certain reasons, her wish. This is what I've seen. Someone once said to me, Penacony was... I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Were the spirits of the rich and impoverished. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why,
Miss Acheron, now, there was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling, he wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, they slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awake.
And yet, you stand here right now, which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with it. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt. Countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike. I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds. Witnessing their, even if not completely similar. The story you just told. I ended that man's life. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so...
There's something I...
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only get... They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling, all because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollections memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fudge, what a stroke of luck. Well, I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of Donna's white oak and warm it up, and I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure, you best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
В смысле? В смысле ты охренел? Верни мне историю.
You look pale. Or as... I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After, just tell me if you can't hold...
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be...
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this town.
Great.
Oh, you've got...
For my conversation, I even managed to recover...
Sounds like...
That's all I can go.
That's true.
Well, who knows?
You are in...
Maybe I am.
Fine.
What's this?
А?
You catch...
Фокусник, черт.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway.
Кидали. И... Спинозавры. Я на секунду отойду. Я на месте. Куда?
The world has... You... Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up. You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what?
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think... I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting?
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty... Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful...
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone...
That's incredibly kind of you.
Sure thing.
Death? That's a pretty scary...
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it was like they were in some sort of...
Thank you. Unexplained coma. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
О чем речь? Какие стоны? Ай-яй-яй.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the...
That won't be necessary. I have some bit...
All right, then.
Well, actually...
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work, then. What was I even thinking? Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it.
Sip of liquor. Oh? You're giving these gems, or are you just pitying me?
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my...
Oh?
The devil of...
They...
Yeah.
Ищи. Я же уже вроде говорил то, что я фанат этой Кавки. Я предпочту Кавку. Ты про что?
Now did your boss talk you?
Well, I thought about it.
Guess she's...
А оно как?
Were you? Is this?
Yes, it's...
Is this for real?
No, it's not much.
Oh, he's an
Hey. Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely
Японский гигабайт скачивать, ну его нафиг.
Death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family.
Кстати, насчет это, как скажи, персонажей. Какие в ближайшие выйдут в обновлении баннеры? Известно? Я пока буду копить.
I've collected a bunch of rumors, but no useful clues. The gems in my bag are running low. Well, let's see if my last lucky interviewee brings some surprises.
Да ладно.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of
О, искорка.
so enticing, my
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue.
Так, Аглая и цифр.
Straightforward, you know?
Все ясно, копия на цифр.
You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
Ты вводишь меня в сложное положение.
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes?
В тройное сложное положение.
No, I mean...
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So...
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so...
Well done. I admit I underestimated you. But... Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Смотри. Копить фигня. Ты вот пишешь. Вторая половина 3 цифр. Я хочу выбить цифр. Потом ты пишешь Файнон и воскресенье. Я хочу Файнона. Что ты пишешь? Третье. Искорка и Триби. Я хочу увидеть Триби. Понимаешь? Цифер Файнон Триби. Эту тройку. И как мне всех троих выбить, когда там на одного требуется 70-80 круток, а то и больше. Я вот только ты видела. Я считаю, 80 круток сделал ради того, чтобы выбить ее.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. And that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions...
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button. And I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, if you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end.
Слушай, я вот сейчас сюжетку я люблю проходить, но сторонние ивенты мне вообще не интересно они. Давай ты мне их пройдешь.
And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threats seriously at all, otherwise.
I have my own ways. That's all you...
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. Now, when that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent...
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens,
Жаль.
just
Жаль.
don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new...
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to... The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased... Go! Play a game with them. If you come out alive after 2 days, it...
You're insane.
Testing out...
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous but you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along.
How much?
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it would...
I'll take my chances. 30 Tanba. If I come back alive, you'll get...
Are you trying to strike a... Yeah, sorry, but, that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, it's all or nothing. Don't embarrass...
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. This bar offers a wine. What would you like to drink?
Oh, look! A lady has corn.
Who's Serval? Will you...
Oops. She's...
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, the discussion might take quite
Слушаю вас.
Why, we're in a dream.
Oh, did you hear that?
Even in reality.
Only then.
In other words, what you get...
A little something for everyone.
Кыш.
Bree, have you ever seen a rainbow color?
Все. Я на своем аккаунте-то не прохожу ничего. Что? Ладно. Такое достижение. За кого ты меня принимаешь?
It's so glad. Let's give it a shake. That's possible. Why don't they stop?
It's all about the bartender's pride.
Тик-так, тик-так. Да не, я хочу пройти на своем аккаунте сюжет, хочу сам узнать, что там будет дальше. Ван Тандер. Да не писал. Ну это фигня. Понятно. Бывает. Мгм. Мгм. Так вот, конусы. Пусть радуга сияет вечно. Ну да. Как будто бы я собираюсь сюда идти на это событие. Ты понимаешь? Зайти сюда и вот это все. Ты думаешь, я буду это все проходить? Я с скуки умру быстрее. Вот это все. Вот это вот. Все, единственное, вот это прохожу. Все. Вот эти вот 3. Не, на них пофиг. Мне интересно. О. Я случайно.
That being said, so go ahead. Go ahead, my friend.
А что я должен тут найти? А, ингредиенты. Ну давай посмотрим, что тут есть. Опять та птичка. А пташка пьяница. Как на сцену забраться? Как на сцену забраться? О, сундук.
Didn't think I could find that, did you?
О.
Ken, what should we exchange? Whoa, the words on stairs made of
Хз, а зачем?
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking. But you come with me.
As you see, I'm entertaining my
Fine.
Just...
What's her deal?
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You're one of Siobhan's guests. I just don't. I've seen it. The crowd is. I've seen.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get. I'm too timid. You don't know. I know.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I just don't get why she...
Ну, последнее.
Those darn... Well... Talking to you has got me feel... Maybe... Here's the payment for the...
Amaki is love? When you're ready, go to...
That being said, so go ahead. Nice work. You found some interest. Each drink has its own. The original formula is now that you've chosen the bright future. I'll never forget the...
Mikhail.
Almost there. Look. The IPC's favorite. Well, it's done. Here's to you, the nameless, with this glass of a ticket to the boneyard.
Билет до кладбища.
To the dead and the dying.
Well,
the richness, and I'm not entirely...
Well, the imagery it implies.
Does this true...
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that...
Let's dig deeper into the cave. All right. She managed to fool me, but here's the thing. She simply vanished.
Huh?
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Let me be frank.
Dealt with before.
You've witnessed it. Confronting the family, if you really want to...
I guess it's...
You're very perceptive.
There's a message.
Hey, what?
No.
That's just our...
Now I can assure you the family is considered... Let me ask you a question.
So...
Well, now because the watchmaker... You don't get it? Mikhail, the betrayer of the family... Here we are. Clock studio...
Wait, aren't...
The culture of a city reflects it. You know that Pennick, the prolonged exposure, but everything has a... He is Hanu. History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation. These characters not only exist...
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just... It's received a lockdown order. Supposedly...
Не, буду копить на его. А конус как часто выпадает? А в крутках это сколько?
From Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Так, а мы драться будем? Я хочу уже посмотреть на нее в битве. Давайте драку.
So many of them. I've never seen anything. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here. Let's find a quiet spot. View here is great, right? Including clocking.
If all the
Ну его к
character
черту.
animation, he's Hanu's part.
It was a monumental. Among them was.
But it's...
I'm not sure.
How old are you now, Mr.
I'm 13.
No way.
Hanunu freak. It wasn't until the watchmaker.
Thus?
But didn't you say...
No. But I am indeed a traitor.
What did you do?
Just like you, Mikhail was too old. Oh, they continue to pray nevertheless. But we failed. The family accepted. I heard he died in it.
We're truly sorry.
Well, that's one way to look at it. However, unfortunately, so we will find the end. If it really is, I've told you all I. How ironic.
Gallagher...
While fireflies wear. Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else.
You're real...
Speaking of which, now that we've confirmed a lot of our
Допустим. О! Охрон.
Are your companions worried?
They're just checking up. Looks like we're about to.
It's been a smooth run.
Let's see if there's.
Все прикольное прикольным. Да. Все прикольное прикольным, но пора заканчивать. Да. Наигрался я чуть-чуть. Бывает. Ладненько, давай. Еще услышимся. Попроходим. Возможно. Не знаю. Посмотрим. Давай.